folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They're going to run it. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking for a gap. It's Powell. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to pass this time. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fakes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. He brings him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue.
Powers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Of course, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looks right for a quick completion. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
It's a shuttle pass complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
It's 3rd and long, so it's an offensive.
And there's the handoff. Powering through a tackle. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Gators. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
21, Arizona State, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Sun Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Breaking tackles. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the ball. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick dart to the right. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
He's going to take off. He's got the 40. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to find room. It's McCoy. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Design quarterback run. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they get the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
And that's another first down.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Gets out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks loose. It could take it all the way. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gators. The defense produces 6 points. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They'll run it here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Sets up a third down play. And the back now goes in motion. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. They get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And it's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up the first down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on. But it brings up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Quick throw caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The RPO caught to the right. The Gators pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to go away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Touchdown, Florida. Great connection there for 6 points. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Arizona State, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. He gets loose. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Sun Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up. He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an outbound. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Gators. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on second down. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's complete. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Grinding away with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB keeper all the way. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the